you don't know what your day is going to look like. Same thing for any leader that's starting their day off. You may have this completely immaculate schedule set up, but as soon as you start, you don't know what's going to happen. Why is resiliency so important? My name is Michael Laidler, and today we're going to talk about why it's very important as a leader to be resilient. Now, you may be thinking, Michael, I don't have a leadership title, or Michael, why do I need to know this? Because whether you know it or not, you are a leader. You don't need a title. You don't need an official document saying that, hey, congratulations, now you're a leader. No, if you have at least one person following you, you have a leadership role. We're going to discuss 2 out of 7 things we're going to talk about over this 3-part series. And it'll allow you to figure out how certain things you can change right now will make a difference to all the people around you. If you haven't had a chance, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notification button in order for you to be able to see all of the videos that's part of this series. Let's jump on in. Why is it so important to have resiliency built into your lifestyle? Why is it needed to understand how important it is? Well, first and foremost, it's because you have to persevere through the unexpected. I have nearly 20 years of law enforcement, and I can only tell you how many different times or how many different moments where things have just changed and things have been completely unexpected. For example, when you're a patrol officer, border patrol agent, corrections, which I've all been, you don't know what your day is going to look like. Same thing for any leader that's starting their day off. You may have this completely immaculate schedule set up, but as soon as you start, you don't know what's going to happen. When you look at perseverance and you look at managing unexpected tasks or situations that come up, you have to realize when you're looking at different levels of resilience, you have to have a little understanding of perseverance and know that although it's unexpected, you still have the opportunity to succeed. So when I'm looking at perseverance and the very first thing that can happen as a leader when it comes to resiliency, I think of, you know what? There's nothing guaranteed in a day, and there's no way you can always predict everything. So if you have some level of perseverance, it will allow you to overcome those unexpected moments that's going to happen whether you want it or not. Now that we know how your schedule can change unexpectedly, the next part of why resilience is so important is because you have to be able to effectively deal with change. You can't just say, oh, something's new on my schedule, I can't do anything, or there's something else that has come up, or my kid is sick, or the tire blew out on the way to work. You have to have different strategies and different ways to handle change when it happens. And to be able to lead, not just yourself, but others around you, you have to be able to effectively deal with these moments that you're not going to necessarily know that are coming. And one of the things that I like to do, one of the things that I have been able to successfully implement in my schedule when it comes to dealing effectively with change is simply knowing that it's coming and having a little bit of margin in my schedule for when change does happen. Now, when days come about that nothing has changed, it's very nice. It's very cool to know that I could just flow through my whole 8 or 10 hour shift or whatever I had on my agenda. But if something does come up and I have to pivot or change directions, I already know that I built a little bit of margin into my schedule, which now allows me to handle a critical incident or just something that may have happened throughout the day. For example, maybe your kid gets sick and now you have to leave work and go take them to the doctor. Now that doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, you have to have a little bit of wiggle room built into your schedule in order to make sure you're able to effectively deal with change. As mentioned in the introduction, this was just going to be 2 bits of information, 2 things to recognize on why resiliency is so important. First and foremost, you have to be able to persevere through the unexpected. You never know what's going to happen throughout your day. You can only control so much that's within your power, but whenever you're dealing with people, whether it's from an official leadership title or just being a leader overall, you never know what is going to come up. And then secondly, effectively dealing with that change. One of the examples I gave is have a little bit of margin in your schedule. Have a little bit of downtime, so to speak. So if you do have to change something throughout your day, you have it available. I hope that you like these 2 quick tips on how or understanding why resiliency is so important, because as you move throughout your day, as you move throughout your life, you're going to realize that you're going to have some resiliency just being a leader of anybody. If you didn't get a chance, especially early on in the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. So all these other videos that's going to come out in this series, you get to see right away. I thank you for spending a few minutes of your day with me. You have a great day and be safe.